Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to Lesson 8.1, Classifying Polygons. Let's get started. Today's objective is I can name and order 2D polygons by classifying them based on their sides and angles with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Please pause to write the I can and by statement in your digital math notebook now. In this unit, you'll notice that we have some new vocabulary. On the vocabulary slide, you also have a spot in your digital math notebook to fill in the vocabulary. When there's vocabulary in a unit, pause to take notes in your digital math notebook. Our first vocabulary word is the word polygon. Poly means many. So when we talk about a polygon, we're talking about a many-sided shape. Our second vocabulary word is the word regular polygon. A polygon is regular when it has congruent sides. We're going to talk about congruent here in just a minute. Our third vocabulary word is the word vertex, or if we're talking about plural, more than one, then we call it vertices, not vertexes. A vertex is a point where two lines meet. It looks like a corner. And our fourth vocabulary word is the word congruent. Congruent is another word for equal, but it specifically talks about equal shapes or equal measurements. So if we go back up to our regular polygon, a regular polygon is a shape that has equal sides. Please pause to make sure that you type in the words that are missing in your digital math notebook. All right, 5th graders, into our lesson. Remember that the I means that you're just watching me for a moment. On this page, you'll see examples of polygons and not polygons. So when we look at the polygons, we can see that they all have multiple sides. They are all closed figures, whereas the non-polygons have insides or circles or non-closed figures. So all shapes that are polygons have two properties that they share. All polygons have straight sides with no curves. And the second thing that they have in common is that they are all closed figures which means that they do not have openings or overlaps like you see here or here. So on the left, all of these polygons are straight sides with no curves, and they are closed figures. And on the right, you can see that these are not polygons because they have overlaps and indents and curved sides, which break the rules of being a polygon. Are you ready to keep going? Let's name some polygons together. In your digital math notebook, you have a page that looks like this. As I describe these polygons, we're going to talk about their angles and their vertices. Remember, vertices is how many corners or points that a shape has. So if we look at the triangle, we can count that it has 1, 2, 3 angles. Remember, that's from here to here. So it has 3 angles. And we can also look at it has 1, 2, 3 points where the lines meet. So it has 3 vertexes. A quadrilateral, you can think of a quad has 4 wheels. A quadrilateral has 4 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. and it has 4 vertices. A pentagon, let's count it, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles and 5 vertices. Are you seeing that angles and vertices are similar? They go together. A hexagon, hex means 6, so a hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertexes or 6 angles. We're getting bigger each time. A heptagon has 7. An octagon, like an octopus has 8 legs, an octagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. A nonagon, non starts with an N like 9. A nonagon has 9. And a decagon has 10. Pause now if you need to finish typing in the angles and vertexes to your digital math notebook. All right, friends, it's time for our lesson activity. In today's lesson activity, we're going to be talking about regular polygons or irregular polygons. Irregular means that it is not regular. So a regular polygon means that all the sides are equal. So if we look at this example here, I'm going to start in the middle. This square is regular because all of the sides are the same length. So the sides and the angles must be equal. If they're not, then we call it irregular or not regular. So let's see if we can name some of these together. If we start back at the first shape, we can see that these two sides are the same, but these two sides are not. So that would be irregular. This third shape has in and out, which means that we have outside angles and inside angles, so it is not regular. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that would be a nonagon, has all the same angles and all the same sides, so it is regular. Starting on the bottom row, we can see that these two sides are equal, but the top and the bottom are not, so it is irregular. Your job in your digital math notebook is to finish these 3 shapes, you have boxes to type in, on your own. You're going to decide, is it regular or irregular? Great job, 5th graders. When you feel comfortable with this lesson and your digital math notebook is complete, then go back to Canvas to complete your exit slip. Great job!